Sure, it's a little bit louder actually. What's my end here? Oh, hello.
All right, and with that, MR_Shasta with Kirby Triple Deluxe Dededetour. The floor is yours.
Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Oh, I just changed my audio for some reason. There we go. Now I can hear. Now I can hear game. That was weird. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to Kirby Triple Deluxe Dededetour. This is a game over we're playing as King Dedede. Actually, that's pretty neat. This is the only game I was fixed. I fixed it a second ago. Oh, it's too loud. Oh. Ooh, I'll turn it down a little bit my own end then. Sorry, I adjusted it last seconds. That's on me. And it just readjusted real quickly. Give me 1 second. 3S capture is very finicky. Don't worry, this is on my end. Now we're good. Sorry, again, I readjusted it last second to make it louder on my own end. I'll just be a little quieter for the run. That's okay. There we go, though. Now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. Sorry about that. That's all. That was my entire fault there. Not tech at all. Don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah, this is the only game of the entire Kirby series we play as King Dedede instead of Meta Knights or Kirby, really. So, yeah. With me today, though, or the Waldy, yeah. With me today, I have Kitten on commentary. Want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Kitten11. I used to run a lot of Kirby. And I ran both Dededetour and Meta Knightmare Ultra, so yeah, that's why I'm here.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's just get to it, honestly. So, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So yeah, King Dedede's main form movement here is just kind of spinning around over and over again like this. That's how he goes around. And then, here's a little cutscene. Simple as that. This run is mostly focused on like its boss fights in order to go fast. So you're gonna see a lot of the Flash vs. Run shine through that. But essentially, this mode, the whole point of it is that we are instead of Kirby or King Dedede, and a lot of stuff that Kirby can do, Dedede cannot. And as a result, a lot of stuff is just kind of cut out for him. So this mode would be a lot shorter than the regular like 8% for this game because of that. So for instance, in the 8% run, you get Sunstone instead of nothing like Dedede gets here. So a lot of time where Sunstones are in general, is like a warp actually.
Yeah, and the warp allows you to just like skip a whole bunch of the game, which just kind of speeds things up for Dedede, and just it's also interesting that not all warps are good to take. So some warps you do kind of have to skip over. I believe there's like 1 or 2 you skip over. But most of the time you want to go from warp to warp, and there's like a whole route made. This is one of those warps.
Yep, this is the first one run right here. Some of these warps skip like mini boss fights, some of them skip like just parts of levels in general. It's really cool. And now, a cool thing about this game too, compared to actually has fast falling like in Smash, which I do off that ladder right there. And also we got this right here. I can turn my 3DS.
Hell
That has
yeah.
a thing as well. There's a few spots just like that, especially. For now, that we're just gonna be spinning our hammer just a little bit. Thank you for the raid, by the way, Layer Arcaders. Hope the stream went well. Hope it all went very well too. I don't know why I said it went well twice, but don't worry about it. Welcome to the fastest furs. Quill, you want to do a little pitch for the raiders?
Yeah, so this is Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2022. We are proud to raise money for Trans Lifeline. Trans Lifeline's hotline is a peer support service run by trans people for trans and questioning callers. Their operators are located all over the United States and Canada and are all trans identified. If you're in a crisis or just need someone to talk to, please visit translifeline.org/hotline to learn how you can connect.
There you go. If I believe, we also have a few more donations for the end of the marathon, right? Like a few more incentives, rather. Because we're right on the last day.
Yeah, no donations, but we do have 2 more bid wars coming up for Mass Effect 2. The first one is a category upgrade to No One Left Behind. It's a $750 goal, and there are $17.58 currently contributed. Let's see if we can get there before the end of the Kirby block.
Yeah, it's only a few games away. It's like it'd be cool to get that in sooner rather than later, I'd say. But yeah, someone did a boss fight there just a second ago with on Mr. Frosty. The main thing with all these boss fights is that when they spawn in, I can do what's called a hammer flip, which is like the burning hammer attack. That attack is the most powerful attack I can do in general, but it has a lot of end lag to it. That's the caveat of it. So I try to ideally do one of those hammer flips on top of any boss I fight, and then just like get hurt by it so I can cancel the end lag and just go into more like attacks after that.
Yeah, and during the wind-up, you also deal damage to the boss doing that.
Yeah, the actual flame itself does a decent amount too. You gotta be careful of health in general in this run, because once your health bar goes down below half, bosses do different different attack patterns, and sometimes you don't want them. Sometimes you want like the one you get at the very start of the fight, because it's a little bit faster. Actually, most of the time you want that really. So like, yeah, you gotta be careful a lot of time with that one. Trying to be like super precise with everything I do in terms of like defeating bosses in this run. Like I said earlier, that's like the main place where like things shine. And also I love this part. I love just in general this part about the run where like you just solve a puzzle like this. You just take a little bit of time to do, kind of out of the way. But hey, look, a warp.
Yeah.
It's way further than the level.
There's a lot of like small things there, right? Which you usually just completely skip over in the 90% run because those sunstones are usually kind of slow. But for Dededetour, it's like way better.
Just skips a lot of gameplay. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And since it's Kirby 3D or triple deluxe, if you will, there's a lot of objects in the foreground right here that trying to trick you, like this big Gordo, what's actually just like a regular size Gordo, just closer to you.
Yeah. If you have the 3D on, you can technically see it better, but it doesn't matter much.
Doesn't matter to me personally.
No. It's a fun idea though, like the whole, like, I think it was Triple Deluxe that started the whole background foreground thing first?
Or did, yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of been a mainstay of the current 2D Kirby games, which is honestly pretty well done.
Yeah, I like it a lot personally. Oh, I got close right there. Went a little slow in that room, but we're good. I did carry that key into the door, and then we're good. Now it's time for the first boss of main boss of the run right here. Once I get over to him, there's cutscenes you gotta get through at the start of each boss fight like this. There's no worries. But yeah, this is Flowery Woods. This is I guess I don't know what it is in relation to Wispy Woods, but this is basically Wispy Woods is what it is. But it's got a few different attacks. I'm gonna count my my hammer swings here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be good enough. Oh. Alright, even with like the extra hit there, I was still good. Cool. No worries at all.
This is also a thing that happens a lot in boss fights where they just go to a different place in the arena and you can't really get to them until they do certain attacks. Which,
yeah.
Like this one.
I do a hammer flip right there just because I can cancel it. No problem. I have the health to just tank that hit anyways. Now hopefully it all goes correctly right here. Should be good. Nice. Perfect. Perfect fight.
Yeah, that was great.
Nice.
Absolutely take those. And the good news is that after each boss fight, I get fully healed, so hooray.
Can we take this moment to talk about a new Bidwar that just opened up?
Absolutely, go for it.
All right, so we have a new Bidwar for the Splatoon 3 finale, Inkling versus Octoling.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
It's a very good one. Personally, I'm an Octoling fan.
Donations in. Yeah. I've never played any Splatoon.
Both got great designs, though. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
I play a lot of Smash Ultimate, and like I've been playing some Inkling lately, so I feel this. This Bidwar speaks to me.
I'll be happy with whatever gets chosen, because I'll get to watch really cool people play Splatoon 3, regardless.
That is true. Shout out to Lori. Alright, this fight's a little strange. Hopefully this goes well. Almost got it. Very close. One hit away. Still very nice, though. And now time for the first invincibility candy of the run. These speed you up for a little bit, and also, of course, make you invincible. So we want to ideally just, move as best as we can during this section. Not like that. Not like that.
Oh. Yeah,
That
it can be a little bit tricky to get the spinning attack down, right?
Yep.
I remember failing it so often.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, thankfully. This is not a huge deal, but unfortunately, because of that little blunder there, we have less invincibility for this section here. One of my runs out, like, right when I get to that giant circuit, I guess. Is no worries.
Like, Shasta's making it look easy, doing all these hammer spins one after another. It can be a little bit tricky to get into once you first start running this game.
Yeah, it's a lot of, like, rhythm in general. You gotta, like, really manage well. Also, we got a DD laser. That's a fun thing about this mode here. And I mentioned Smash a little bit ago. I'm glad that's non-smashed. He's already annoying to fight, let's be real. And boop, right on the switch.
Nice
Now we
little
should
heal.
move on. Yeah, every time we get to that checkpoint, it fully heals us too. So like, I gotta like calculate out how my health, especially in a lot of layer levels, to make sure I don't die along the way. Oh, I forgot about that. That's happened more times than I like to admit right there.
What room am I in again?
Where am I? The hand room? Who is that? Might be okay. I'm good. Let's go.
Nice.
That was a complete risk right there.
I had a time that.
Now, like, we're shooting stuff in the scissors can in the foreground and hit the background here.
Yep.
That's a thing. There's a lot of puzzles like this in this run, or a lot of stuff like this in general. It's really cool. Deluxe is a cool video game. I like this game a lot. And the reason for this is that we need to hit this right here. Bam. And now there's a warp. There we go. Also, big fan of the jingle that plays whenever you go into a warp.
Yeah, it's
huge
so
fan
good.
of that.
They really gave DDD way more character by doing these little things like that.
It really did. It's great. Oh, see you later, Key. Ah, no.
You had so much to live for, but it was not to be.
Should have moved yourself, just saying. Haha. Alright, time for Giant Edge right here. Same deal, I'm just gonna do another one of these. I actually did too much damage. I'm supposed to do 3 regular swings there. That's all good. No worries, the fight's not too bad. Here's a fun little thing you can do with deity, which is only really useful pretty much here. Yeah. You can just throw your hammer.
Oh, that's a cool strat. I didn't even know that one.
Yeah. It's a small one. I think we do it in one other spot in this run, actually, now that I think about it. But unlike regular hammer Kirby, which DD can actually throw his hammer and knock it, and like he doesn't lose it forever. If you do that move as Kirby, then he just loses it forever until you get hammer Kirby again. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I probably mentioned that too, but like DD, of course, like takes after hammer Kirby for a lot of his movesets. Except he's just a better version of it, because like he doesn't lose his hammer or anything like that, really.
And he has a laser.
And he's got a laser, yeah, it's true. Hammer Kirby does not have that. Here, we got that in there, very good.
It's kind of the classic with the game modes like these, where you get like extra abilities, extra like little features to a basically existing ability. The same with like Meta Knight getting a more expanded moveset in the Meta Nightmares.
Especially in returns, like he has like a shell loop in that one, like it's crazy. Got a lot of movement tech in that one. I'm planning to spin that, not this one, the Bidwar, like I plan to spin that for a next Fast First Man as well, Knightmare returns. That's a great run too.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's time for the second boss of the run right here. Paintra is It's deceptively tricky, I'd say, just a little bit. We're gonna try our best here to, like, get her like into the second phase, and then like try and do a time of hits perfectly as she's going into the background here, do a lot more damage. When the boss starts going into the background, they take less damage typically. So like, in case of Paintra, I want to do like, oops, I did it a little early. That's fine. I want to do this and then time my hit correctly. See if I can get it. I got it, yo.
Nice.
Wow, nice.
And
That's
she does
difficult.
4 of these attacks right here, so bam. Should be dead right here if all goes correctly. Yeah, look at this.
That's
Damn,
a great
perfect fight.
fight.
You know the best part about this is, by the way? I'm currently using Voice from Your Banana, and my audio is delayed by like half a second.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It wasn't like that for Klonoa, by the way. It's the same thing for that. So I'm not sure why it's happening right now, but like, yeah.
And then you still get a perfect paint trial, like...
I think it sounds good on the stream still, so like it's fine. But yeah, on my own end, it's like a little bit delayed. Oh no! Oh well, that's fine. That happened last time happened at the hotfix did recently for us too. That exact thing right there.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Unfortunately, those Wall-E trains are a little brutal.
It kind of reminds me of the cutscene where he's blown out of the castle in KSSU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Love that one. Oh, over here.
I always forget how good the music is in this game.
It's so good. Like either way for his Bidwar, you got like 2 amazing soundtracks. So like,
Yeah,
I think we're all winning here.
definitely.
This game's music is so good, especially. I was grinding this run a bit like a month ago or so to try and like get better time for like AGQ submissions and stuff. And like I would always just jam out to the soundtrack every single time. It's so good, just constantly throughout. And also, there's points in the run where like a boss has a really good song to it, especially in the layer bosses, and like I beat it so fast, like you don't even hear like the best part of the song, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
The life of a speedrunner.
For real. Get right here for the Sparky. Very good.
Wow.
Just go right through him. Oh, next room. You do that next room here. Whoops. Or
Yeah,
not
it's
next
very-
room, after that.
It's very easy to get confused with rooms during these kinds of modes because like it's everything chained together rather than having that moment of like, oh, you're entering a stage, so you kind of forget where you are from time to time.
Yeah, like in this case, for instance, that room there has like the same background, like the same camera as the room after it. So like this room right here is like fine, but the room after this one is what I got confused with. I think it's the room after, right? We'll see. It might be after that room actually. The music here. And we'll do this. Should be good. That bonkers fight's not too bad, thankfully.
Yeah. You disappeared for a moment, by the way.
Did I? Oh, that's weird. Shouldn't have happened. Oh, I dropped a few frames. That's what happened. That was weird.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
there we go.
this room right here. There we go. Now we got it. I'm just gonna do a yeet. One more of those. And then another laser over there, so I can just take out that pillar, and now we're good.
Oh.
Yep. Oh wait, no, we do. Whoops.
We do?
Yeah, it breaks the block over here. That's on me. I was supposed to like,
right.
I was supposed to do one of those right there through that little section to break it.
I was
That's
confused with the Kirby run as well.
Yeah, you don't do that in the Kirby run. That's on me there. It's all good. Oops. Little slidey action over here. Yeah, a lot of puzzles. There's a lot of puzzles in general in Triple Deluxe. They're all just to get stuff required for the story mode called Sunstones. You need like a certain amount of by each world to get to the boss fight of each world, essentially. So like, there's a lot of puzzles you gotta solve. There's also a lot of puzzles you skip as well too. Both in this game, both in this mode and also in the story mode too. But this mode you do a lot of puzzles that you wouldn't normally do as Kirby, and it's very cool.
By the way, shout out to that.
Oh, I tried to go right through it. My side B there. That's okay. Oh. Now we're gonna go over here. Cool. Good, good. Right through that little gap there I made, and then we're gonna go through a little secret path in this next part right here. Do a little bit of this action. A little slidey do over here, do a little jump. And we're good. Bam. Very good, very good.
This is a good time for a quick donation?
I'd say so.
All right, I've got 3 to read.
Oh.
So we have a $10 donation from JD Puppy that says, "Who's a good boy? The male shepherd in Mass Effect, of course. Also, want to see that no one left behind category upgrade. Who's with me?" I am with you, JD Puppy. Let's meet both of those incentives.
I agree. Let's do it.
We have a $25 donation from Alex Ridian that says, "Hi stream, I absolutely had to donate this because my boyfriend MusiQuil is hosting, and because Trans Lifeline is my favorite charity to donate to. Good luck to Mr. Shasta on the run. My money is going for Female Shepherd. Girl boss."
Hell yeah. Thank you very much, Alex.
We have an anonymous $4 donation that says, "Donating for my one death during my yellow run. I had a lot of fun being part of this community again. I wish Andy was in DDD Triple Deluxe, not Kirby Triple Deluxe. Good luck, Shasta, and everyone else for the remaining event."
Thank you very much. That was M-Chan, by the way. They mentioned in chat that was accidentally anonymous. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for the donations. Keep it up, y'all. We still have one incentive to hit with no man left behind incentive. Gotta hit that. Gotta get all of them. Can't leave any incentives behind. It's important. Let's do it. Here's a Flame Gaboros right here. Kind of same deal. We're just gonna hit him a little bit in the corner and then do a few hammer flips, and he's gone. See ya.
You know,
I love the ice music so much. Sorry, go ahead.
If it was DDD Triple Deluxe, that would mean that it's like 2 3D puns in a single title.
That's very powerful. Would that be like Kirby 6D at that point?
Yeah.
You'll even see that?
I don't think you can even comprehend it.
I don't think we can. You can barely even comprehend 4Ds.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I went to Legoland. There was like a 4D movie happening there. I don't know what that was about, but like it was very confusing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's kind of cool at the same time, just the novelty of it. I don't even remember what it was about. I think it might have been like a racing thing. I don't know.
Anyway, boss time.
Boss time, yeah. Time for Krakow. Krakow is another one of those bosses where I have to like do my best to just hit him enough times ways in the second phase. The first phase is not too bad, but the second phase especially is where I lose a lot of time if I mess it up just a bit. So I'm gonna do this. Good. Snuck in that little hit there, no problem. Do a few of these. Yeah, there we go. Messed up and did. I should have done a few more of my aerial hits there, but it's all good. But you see, I'm doing like not a whole lot of damage when he's going to the second phase there. That's just a thing that happens. I try to negate it as much as I can in general, but I can't do it. Can't do it there. Yeah, the second phase is really hard. Hopefully, I get this correctly. I have to be in the right spot at the right time, essentially. It's very tricky. And gotta be for here. Good. Almost got it, but still fine. I swung early. Oh no, I'm gonna fail it. That's fine. Yeah, it's okay. We'll get him right here. It's just a few seconds gone. Here we go. Still a very good fight, I'd say. And bam. Now, in level 4 is actually like... So, normally in Triple Deluxe, there's things called keychains. You can't really... They collect throughout the... Excuse me, sorry about that. Let me start over. There's a thing called keychains you normally collect throughout the entire game. And you can collect them as well too in Dededetour. Coming up in a level 4 here is the first instance of me doing that. It's not gonna be for a little bit, but essentially the keychains are just kind of based off of like different Kirby enemies and like bosses and stuff that are in past Kirby games. So if you want to take any guesses as to like what the keychain's gonna show once we get to it, feel free to do so.
Oof.
It could be literally anything from games before this. I'm gonna go with an obscure one personally. I think it's gonna be a Bean Bond from Kirby Mass Attack. That's a very obscure one.
That's a very obscure one.
Could be that, who knows?
I want to see the Needlehouse.
Oh, let's go. Love Needlehouse. Also, perfect room right there. That's a hard one.
Yeah. I would love to see a Capsule J2.
Ooh, the Jet enemy from Kirby Superstar. I like that. That'd be cool. We got
Probably my favorite ability.
That's a very good one.
Monster Bird on.
Oh, yeah.
Bird on. Hey. Now we're just swimming over here. Plasma Wisp. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, we can go through his Goros there if we just hold down the whole time.
Yeah.
Love that little thing.
I'm not sure if they like placed incorrectly or something. It's just kind of weird.
Very funny, honestly. Right in the doorway there. Go through a little extra section. And now it's time for the boss. Hopefully this one goes well. I'm gonna take you out first. I did this wrong once again. Brain release hard. Ah!
Oof.
That's fine. We'll just do that. There we go. That's okay. Brain release is a hard fight, especially that second one because there's a little more health than the first time around. But it's all good. Have another invincibility candy once again. Just gonna move along. No big deal.
So by the way, if you guys look at the second screen real quick, you might actually see some cool, see like a giant maximum tomato. That's basically on the touch screen. So whenever Shasta gets like low on health in a place he shouldn't be low on health, you can just like tap that one to get a quick boost of health.
Yeah, it's a cool thing about both this game and Planet Robot is they can just use stuff like that. Also, there's a little hole right there you can go inside of.
Yeah.
It normally has a sunstone in it. It's very hidden, but this work at the keychain. Can't really avoid that one.
No. Generally, you want to avoid those because they do lose you a little bit of time in real time, I believe.
Yeah. But in the case of IGT here, like this game mode uses, don't have to worry about it at all. I'm actually gonna use the tomatoes next turn here, by the way, just because I have to do some damage boosts.
Yeah.
This is normally what I save it for right here. Instead of flowing up this whole area with spikes in it, we just like jump up it. If I time everything correctly, I can get like another jump right here and skip like a little bit of damage, but it's really hard to time it correctly. Oops. Get the key, please. Thank you. And boop, right in the door. If I want to get some guesses in as to which Kirby enemy it's gonna be for that keychain there. There's also one as well in level 5 we get that we can't really avoid. So just keep that in mind. Could be literally any Kirby enemy. Any single one. Could be a Wall D, could be Wall Do. Could be like a Blade Knight or a Sword Knight for all I know. Could be some obscure ones. I mentioned the Bean Ball a second ago. Could be a what's like the yo-yo enemy? It could be a Gym, a GIM.
Mm-hmm.
Bird on as well, that's a good one, yeah.
What's the ninja enemy? I don't remember the name.
Biospark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be a Battlespark. Could be even could be Meta Knight from a past game, or like DD from a past game as well too. I think those sprites are in there. Yeah, could be one of the Squeaks. Could be like any of the Squeaks from the next run as well too. Could be Squeak Squad.
Daroach.
Let's go to Roach. Could be Doc. Could be Spinny. Could be all that really.
I'm not even sure if it could be those, because those are like special keychains, maybe? There's like 2 tiers of keychains you can get.
Oh yeah, there is, but I don't know. I don't know actually about that one. It could be like a regular one too, for all I know.
Yeah. Giant Waddle Dee is also a good choice.
Oh, by the way, cool thing right here. Normally there's a boss fight up here, but if I do this correctly, I can skip it entirely. Just gonna float up here and not let go. Should be gonna drop right now, I think. Yeah, there we go. So normally if I block you there, but you can just kind of skip it by floating above him like that. That was found in like a year or 2 ago, I think. Now there's also another skip I can do here, but unfortunately it actually does not work for DD. I don't know why, but I can skip like another boss fight in this area too by doing the exact same thing. I just don't know why though, but it doesn't work for DD. I've tried many times before, but it just hasn't worked for me ever. You'll see it very soon.
He's a chunky boy after all.
Yeah, he's big chunky. That's probably why. Dragon Ball D's a good guess, by the way. I think that one's in there too. Oops. Do a little spin action.
Yeah, coming back to the in-game time, by the way, like, it's really cool with these game modes that you have, like, an in-game timer that also pauses during loads, which means that you can play this on, like, any console or emulator and you're fine. It's really nice.
Very accessible, honestly.
Yeah. Especially for, like, the Planet Robobot, it's really nice because there's such a huge difference between the original 3DS and new 3DS.
Exactly. I think for that one especially, like the homebrew streaming is actually legal for that game. No, yeah, I can't do that. He's too chunky. I keep trying every time, but I can skip his fling grab or without Kirby. Apparently, can't do it as DD. It seems, no matter how much I try.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day, yeah.
Next patch.
Yeah. He'll go back. Trust me. Oh, sorry, I heard about the thing there. It's all good. But yeah, we're gonna skip this puzzle right here too by just going over here, taking this key, and doing a little toss on the ledge, and we're good. Normally, gotta do a lot of like weights distribution there to make that happen, but not this time. All right, now we're at time for my second least favorite boss in the run here. This is Coily Rattler.
Hard to agree.
Yeah, it's because like he likes to stay in the background a lot. That's really the main thing. There's a lot of I have to call like this sort of era of Kirby having a lot of background bosses that just like to stay back there for a while. This is one of those bosses, unfortunately. You'll see that especially in the second phase. If I do everything perfectly, though, the second phase won't last as long. But it's very hard to do so, and I don't count myself doing that.
Yeah.
One more should do it? No, one more after that. There we go. That's perfect right there. Alright, now he's going to go into the second phase. Going to start moving around a little more. I'm going to do this and do that. And then I'm going to hopefully hit him the right time here. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't count me getting enough damage here. I'm, I think, 2 Iron Flips short of killing him here. So, like, we're close. I got to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a little late. I blame the audio delay.
Always blame technical difficulties.
All good. We got him right there.
Yeah.
I usually get him right there anyways.
Just annoying that you know you can do faster if you do it right, and it's just...
That's the thing. Oh, it's Meta Knight. We got Meta Knight that time, actually.
Hey!
There we go.
Nice.
I believe that was Superstar Meta Knight even.
Was? Yeah. Very cool.
Let's see. No one guessed Superstar Meta Knight. Oh.
It's all good. But yeah, we have one more keychain. I think I get right at the very end of level 5 here. So I want to get more guesses for the keychains. It could be the same guess. Could be just any enemy or any like boss in general in the Kirby series. Could be like before this game came out in 2014. Could be any of that really. Just keep that in mind. I accidentally floated there. There we go. You just kind of skip this whole section by just jumping correctly there. That's always a pretty cool thing. This upcoming Mr. Frosty fight, I always have trouble with. Hopefully it goes well. Might be good. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be close. We got it. Nice. Very good.
Cool.
It's very tight right there because he as soon as I get that last hit in, he basically is about to go in the background. So like it's really close. Ooh, good movement right there. Very good. Love that strat.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get out of the way, sir.
That was good.
Very good, actually. Kind of killing it right now.
Yeah.
I had a really good level 4, actually, other than like the boss fight. I was very close to my best there. Now we're gonna race this monkey in the background here for the key. I need this. It's very important. I think we got a little boost of this invincibility candy. Words are hard. And now check this out. Bam! Right in the door.
Hey.
Now we get a warp for it, but it's not the warp you think. It's not this warp. We're getting the one up here, actually. Gotta break that block right there, and now we just go all the way over here and use all of our boosted candy movement to just go really fast through this section. And also, fun fact, when you use the my side B attack here, we're actually invincible for like a good portion of it, so I can just go right through that lava.
Yeah.
It's a cool little thing. Yeah, bam! It can be Meta Knight again, I believe.
That is technically a possibility.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing that can happen during a 100% speedrun.
It's good for Meta Knight to get some representation after you lost the Bidwar.
That's true too.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's on a completed file as well, so it could just be a repeat keychain as well. It's never happened to me before in a row of this, but it could happen now. Or it could be Meta Knight from like Knightmare in Dreamland, for instance, or like Adventure. Who knows?
That would be cool.
I think it's in there too.
Does it have Dark Meta Knight? Probably does.
I think so. Yeah, it might be one of those like special keychains though.
Yeah, I feel like that's a special one.
This next room is very important because if I fail it, we lose like a minute or two. I'm gonna take it a little bit safely because of that. Yeah, I didn't get the exact correct angle on this cannon here, basically. But we're good. We got it. There's a warp right there, like upright after that second one. If I accidentally go like up or like more like upright, I guess. Beyond where I went there, I get out of the room and I can't like do it again. Sounds very important. I've yet to fail an actual like PB attempt, but don't want to be the first, you know. This room is cool too. We're gonna launch all these rockets all the way across the way. This is normally very slow as Kirby, but as Dedede, the warp we take here takes us very far ahead. So it's very much worth it. Gonna do a few more of these. I think this is actually a good time for a donation if we got any, by the way.
We don't have any donations, but I'd like to talk about one of our sponsors.
Go for it.
Fastest FursFall Fest 2022 is sponsored by Cowcat Games. Check out their most recent release, Brock the Investigator, now on Steam and GOG. Brock delivers a narrative-rich, fully voice-acted experience in a futuristic cyberpunk world where animals have replaced humans. The story is filled with characters reminiscent of classic 80s and 90s cartoons, and combines a classic adventure with beat-em-up and RPG elements. Download the prologue now to play the first of 6 chapters for free on Steam, and donate at least $5 for a chance to win a copy of the full game on Steam for yourself. You can find them on Twitter at CowCatGames. Sounds like a lot of fun.
If I actually want to try to get myself, actually. Oh,
yeah, can you repeat the game name real quick? I want to look it up real quick.
Brock the Investigator.
And Brock is spelled B-R-O-K.
Yeah. Yeah,
got it.
I've followed the game for a while actually, and like I was waiting for it to come out. I still have yet to get it myself though. I think my way for like the winter sale, but I'm looking forward to playing that eventually. It's a really cool game from what I know already.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out too.
Big vouch.
Looks pretty cool.
I like point and click stuff. And wait, it's more beam up as well. I like this sort
Looks
of
like
thing.
a mix
It's cool.
between the two, which is nice.
I like just mysteries in general. That's my sort of vibe. Also, we can just skip a boss fight here. This is a boss. This is a kind of like a boss fight level. We can skip one by using that warp in the top right of the room.
Yeah.
Kind of just in there. Also, one of my favorite songs in Kirby 64 is playing right now. Shout out to this song right here. Let's go 6-3.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a hard bonkers fight. Hopefully this goes well. Go wait for him to throw some coconuts. I did not do as well. Yeah, he's gonna hit me right here. That's fine. The like perfect strat for this fight is really tight. I'm gonna do this just for safety. There we go.
Yeah. And once Bonkers gets to the background, he just stays there forever.
Yeah. Alright, up here, by the way, is where you get the last keychain here that we get in this run. Can't avoid that one. We barely get it. But now, though, we have the boss. This is, in my opinion, the worst boss in the entire Kirby series. This is Pyribbit. Remember how I mentioned how the last boss likes to stay in the background? Yeah, I think this boss is 90% background.
Something like
I'm not even
that,
exaggerating. So,
this
like,
one is stupid.
for a speedrun of this game, I need to like play this perfectly, essentially, to not lose like 20-ish seconds a lot of time. Start at backer, Brock, is that totally worth it? Oh, hell yeah, then, let's go. Oh yeah, one more of these real quickly. Check it out. Yeah. Short
Yeah,
yeet,
just
but,
enough time.
Alright, so if I can do this. Good. I'm dipping to yeet that one, that's fine. Should be dead right here. No, he's not! Okay, the yeet actually hacked me. That's on me. He shouldn't be doing this right now. That's my fault. One more yeet.
Yeah.
I have to do, like, this. Got it, nice. Alright, cool. Same deal with the painter fight there. As soon as he's about to go into the background, I have to time my hammer flip completely correctly in order to hit him with, like, full damage and just go into the background there. I got it there, though. Let's go.
Yeah, I believe with Pyribbit, even, like, that one saves you a cycle, even.
It does, yeah. Every single bit of damage in this fight matters a lot.
Yeah, so getting that hit is big.
Even like the little chip damage you do before you even get that one hit is very important too.
Yeah.
And like right here, for instance, I'm gonna try and time this very early and try and get a second one in. There we go, we got it. Very
nice.
Good. Oh, I gotta go to the corner, and then, bam, it should work. Nope, that's right. I had to time that super early too. All right, so that actually lost me a good amount of time. He's gonna go even further in the background now. But you should be dead. When it comes back in here though. Do love this effect, by the way. It kind of burns the inside of your screen.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
They were very inventive with
too far
this
away.
game.
Too far away. No! Oh, we got it. Cool.
Oh.
I freaked out there, and thankfully it worked out for me. Let's go. Yeah, as you can see, in a PB attempt, yeah, having that happen, kind of unfortunate. Because that's like 20 plus seconds there, just for missing my damage threshold just a little bit. Kirby in the cannon from Adventure, that's pretty neat.
Oh, wow, yeah.
No one would have guessed that one.
No.
That game.
That was hyper obscure.
Very obscure. But now we're in level 6. This is the longest level by far, and the very final level too. This level split into 3 parts. The first 2 parts being extra levels, and actually the first part being all the extra levels in the game. They get unlocked by getting all the sunstones in each world in the story mode. And then the last part of it, and the second part being all the World 6 levels. And the final part is being a boss rush, right at the very end of the run. So yeah, right now we're going through all the extra levels. A lot of these extra levels apparently have Return to Dreamland music in it, so shouts to the remake coming out. I think February, I want to say? February or March.
Oof. Like that, yeah?
And just get that warp right there. But yeah, I personally have yet to play Return to Dreamland, so I'm looking forward to that remake especially. Probably gonna hear a lot of the same music here.
I know it was definitely a good time, a good game for its time.
Absolutely.
But I feel like the 3DS Kirby's definitely have outshone it. So we'll see what they do with the remake.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. All I hear good things about Turn Dreamland over the years. It also got a really fun speedrun too. Shouts to Harborson in that game, or use 4 controllers.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you. I'm surprised that didn't get the age of the queue actually. Because that was submitted.
Oh really? Damn.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised by that one.
Yeah.
It's such a cool run. Hopefully next time.
Like I can understand any percent not getting in, but
Oh, best song by the way right here, best song. Love those 4 notes, so good. Oh, the greatest. I just love it. I just get canceled immediately right there. You don't even hear that song ever again, by the way. That's the one. This is the one room it appears in.
yeah. It's not even a bad song.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent one from what I know. It just like takes a little bit to start up. You only hear a few notes because of the invisibility candy. Too good. Comedy. Ah, squishy. Yeah, you're squishy. No. Oh, that's it. That's the enemy, by the way. His name is Squishy.
Yeah. Some of the enemy names are kind of silly.
Very silly. I know that one because in Forgotten Land, there's like a wallaby you get in that game from
Yeah.
in one of the levels from like saving the Squishy.
I still
Very
love that the wolf enemies are called woofies.
Same.
A woofy.
A woofy.
Such a good name.
We gotta manipulate the cannon in the background here, by the way, to shoot at the right spot. It's really hard to do correctly. Like, I didn't get it there, but like, it's very difficult. Yeah, because now we're having 2 extra cycles, but it's all good. No worries. We'll just
And
avoid
the
this
little
right here.
spin in place, by the way, is like a little dodge animation that DDD has.
Yeah, it's like a spot dodge in Smash.
Yeah. You don't really use it in the game except for these moments.
And the puzzle here is that you have to hit the right block before you hit the left block there. You know, you think it would be the other way around, but no. It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
The enemy moves way too fast. Oh yeah, Snacker as well. That's the snake enemy in Forgotten Land. Great name. And yes, he does eat you. He has a giant hurt box. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Or grab box, I guess. Whatever it is. You take big chomp. Love the music in these winter levels, by the way, especially this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's very lovely. I mentioned already, this game
is...
has a great soundtrack, and yeah.
Yeah. This is a Nightmare Dreamland song as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Which one is it again?
I believe this is from like, God, in World 7 in ice levels, this one goes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Also, you have invincibility on your down B too, so you can just go right through that snowball, which just unlocks the warp for us.
All the invincibility frames.
Yeah. We're cheating, basically. But time for his wind to push us over to the right here, so I got compensates. Hopefully this is good. Nice. Barely got him before I went to the background. Very good fight for there, Frosty. Frosty's been cooperative today. Let's go.
Yeah.
Normally
So, like,
he's not super cooperative, so hell yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes if Frosty gets an attack in, he will like just eat you and spit you out as an ice block, and it's so slow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot. It's actually in 4 parts for this last section here. So this is part 2, which is also the extra levels. The third part is all the World 6 levels, which go by quickly because one of them is all in the story mode is all just using the Hypernova ability, which DD cannot do. Only Kirby can use that.
Yeah, so you just straight up skip it.
Yep. So just one level is entirely skipped because of that. So like that section shouldn't take too long once we get there. It's also got some great music once we get there too. Oh my god, one of my favorite songs the game's gonna play. Now I'm gonna get through this though, which is also very nice. Hopefully his eel doesn't eat me, by the way. He's fine right here. He never eats me right here. But on the way over here, he's gonna attack again, and I gotta get into the top left corner, ideally. There we go. Got him. That was actually pretty tight to do in general, but thankfully we're good on that front. Right down here. Giving this room being that the background actually shows the true level here. For instance, look at that. I'm a ghost. Whoa. Oh my god, I'm going through walls. That's crazy. What?
Why are you glitching?
I'm just built different, alright? I'm constructed abnormally. And 1, 2, 3, right up there. Love this song, by the way. It kind of goes. Kind of goes,
just keep
honestly.
saying that right now, just like every time we go into the level. Oh yeah, this is a great song. Oh yeah, that's a great song.
Listen,
that's Kirby. Like,
there's a lot of great songs.
Yeah. If y'all have never played Kirby yet, this is your sign. Play Kirby. It's great.
It's a great time. Also play Klonoa as well too. I read that yesterday.
That one's on my list. I've never
Absolutely.
played Klonoa before.
It's so good.
Wow.
Shockwave in chat says $11 until 12k. Y'all, yeah, we got like 15 minutes or so, I think. 15-20 minutes till the end of the run. Actually, yeah, close for 15 minutes. So get your donations in. Let's get it before the end of the run.
Yeah.
$11. I think we can snipe that. Let's get 12k, y'all. It's a big milestone. Hell yeah.
If we reach that $12,000 threshold, we'll only be $2,269 from beating last year's Fastest FursFall Fest.
Ooh.
That's close.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get that progress in, y'all. Let's do it. Anyway, do you have any donations to read right now?
I do, yes.
Go for it.
We have a $5 donation from Anonymous that says, "All my homies hate Pyrabit."
It's true.
Very true.
And you're now my homie after you said that. Thank you very much.
We also have a $20 donation from BitDragon that says, "Just found out about Fastest Furs this weekend. Keep up the great work. This is such an awesome cause. Trans rights are human rights."
Damn right. Thank you very much. This section is where I typically die, usually, if things go poorly. There's a lot of parts where I can just get hurt if I'm not careful, like right there. There's always cans shoot at me, there's a bunch of enemies, and these like water blocks.
We just got a special donation here. May I read it?
Go it. Go for it.
We have an $11 donation from JD Puppy that says, "Okay, it was right there. Had to get that 12k snipe."
Let's go.
Thank you for getting us to that $12,000 threshold.
Heck yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's keep it up, y'all. We gotta beat last year's total, and also you gotta hit one more incentive too. We still have a whole incentive to hit, plus the Bidwars as well. Plenty of things to donate for.
There are a lot of things to donate for.
Almost got hit by the lava there, but we're good. I can ignore that monkey there with the key this time around, thankfully. That's no big deal. Because this next one here is more important. This key matters more. I have to do this correctly to get a big warp in the end, so... yeah, hopefully I can do that. Just gotta hit this stuff in the foreground here, while we're in the background. Gotta make sure this monkey doesn't get destroyed by his meteors as well, that pop down right here. Like that, and then I gotta wait a second, then we go! Bam! And now there's 4 blocks we gotta hit, just like this, and it should be good. If it's not good, this monkey will not show up on the left side of the screen. Hopefully we're good. Yeah, we're good. Cool.
Nice.
Then we destroy him right there, just to get the key over a little faster. And now here's one of my favorite puzzles in the game, because it's really hard to do, like, correctly. I have to, like, tilt this, like, perfectly every time. And if you like that one, we gotta do this one more time.
Yeah, and
this is a little trickier as well.
Even.
Yeah. Oops, accidentally did that. That's fine. I've gotten very used to doing that fast, but like that puzzle would be like a big time sink for a while for me during runs.
Again, Shasta's making this look so easy, but it's so tricky.
Yeah, that puzzle especially there. I've had to tilt my entire 3DS to make that work. I don't think I mentioned that enough. For some of these puzzles, you tilt your 3DS with the gyro controls to actually like do them. That's one of those instances right there. I've tried to show it a few times, but for me it's a little easier to hold like down low, like I've been doing. I've mostly been using my 3DS capture, like look at my computer screen for this run, but like, yeah, it's a little easier just to hold it down, where it's just for tilting it. Just a quick arm pump, you know. Oh, this song goes as well too. Oh my god.
I heard the first few notes, I was like, oh yeah, this one, let's go.
Yeah, this is a sick one. Run the warp. It's not really a warp. It is, but it isn't. This is just the end of this section. Now, this next room is tricky, especially because we have this dynamite here. You might have seen it a second ago. But the dynamite up here in a little bit is a more important one, because that will lead to a warp once you get there. Just gotta make sure I can bring this cart down all the way, like this, and then just carry it over, hopefully, without getting hit. If I get hit here, the dynamite gets destroyed, just falls into the spikes below. So I gotta do that, and bam, now we're good. Thankfully, if we block, we take 0 chip damage in this game. That's pretty neat. And then we just break that one right there, and we're good. That's all we need. Could get the health there if I wanted, but nah. Oh, yeah, one small thing to note is that like health in this mode is pretty much exclusively on the checkpoints, because like it's supposed to be like a harder game mode in general, technically. So like your health is a lot more limited in Dededetour. Then if Knightmare returns as well too, and just Knightmare as a whole. Health is usually very limited in those modes. Same deal with this one as well.
It's more like with Meta Knightmare, you are actively trading in
Oh, the perfect
time.
Let's go.
For health.
We're winning completely smoothly. That's usually really hard to do. Holy schmoly.
I have been smacked into my screen so often on that screen.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do.
So have I. Let's just say that much. But one last warp right here takes us right to the checkpoint. It's actually really good because I didn't have to use my tomato at all in that section.
Yeah.
I just didn't get smacked, and like I didn't like, almost die. So that's cool. Kind of killing right now in level 6. But here's my one of my favorite songs in the game right here, easily. This song is so good. We're gonna hear it for a while too. Give me best dance notes, chat. Give me your best dances. Give me your jams. Question from the chat: does DD have more health than Kirby? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I'll answer that one.
Yeah, go for it.
In these game modes, usually you'll have the same amount of health as Kirby, and you're basically you're playing a harder version. Like all the bosses are also special bosses, and they do have more health than the usual bosses. It's like all the true arena bosses are in the game now.
Exactly. So like we just have the same health, but the bosses like are a bit more powered up. That's how it be. Now, one of my favorite parts of the run is coming up here. It's a very good novelty to this run that I always like to tout whenever I visit game the marathons or anything like that. But after this boss fight up here is a really cool thing that only this mode does in the entire like history of the speedruns of all the Kirby games. It's really cool. One of my favorite parts of this game, of this run easily, coming up, which I messed up right here. It's fine. We'll get him. It's fine. We'll just do a bunch of these. There we go. So,
this one's tricky.
Yeah, so here we go. So right up here is a little Easter egg. This is the only spear in the entire Kirby series where we go into the moon right here and go into the Hal room. These are usually Easter egg rooms where it just shows like Hal there, and like it has a bunch of items for you, and like there's usually a few of them in a lot of modern Kirby games, but this is the only spear room where it's actually faster to go into the Hal room. See, HAL right there.
Yep.
So there you go. So cool.
Yeah. These rooms are just like really hard to find as well, usually.
That as well too, yeah. That one there is like an Easter egg because in Nightmare and Dreamland / Adventure, you go into the moon there for the last switch in the game. That's how you're supposed to know about that one. I'm gonna take tomato right now because we get health right here. Oh, I got hit by 2 things there. What the heck? That was weird. It is actually a spear try to go into that hell room, yes. It is faster because of the warp. It's so cool. Alright, here's Coily Rattler. He's been powered up now. Coily Rattler DX. I'm gonna do a little bit of action. It's random where he goes right here. He turned around this time, so I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Now he's in the second phase. Very good. Got a big hit on him right there. Perfect. So like for this fight in particular, he actually goes a bit further into his second phase. He doesn't do the same attacks as he would as just regular Coily Rattler. Except for this one here, of course. He has this one too. Hopefully I can time this correctly. That was a little early. That's fine.
That's a tricky one to time.
It really is. I tried to count the amount of like parts that come towards me there, but it's a little harder with a little bit of audio delay like this. Which is fine. It's all good. And now, so we're supposed to be going through all 5 previous boss fights in the game at this point, but there are some warps we can take along the way to skip 2 of them. Here's the first one right here. This one skips Krakow, if I recall. So we're just gonna take this, just gonna water these plants, grow them real fast. Shouts to photosynthesis. Shouts to, I don't know, nature, I guess. There we go. Yo, Tuwalu, thank you for the 5 gift subs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Reminder, all your gift subs and bits actually go towards the charity as well too. So keep that if you want to contribute that way, you totally can. Isn't that right, Quill?
That is correct.
Yeah, there we go. Confirmed by the host. Oops. And bam. I think his next fight is Flowery Woods. Either that or Paintra. But no, it's Paintra. It's Paintra. Flowery Woods is the last one we do. There we go. Almost made a fool of myself if that was wrong. Yeah, this one also starts a little bit later into the attacking phases, so it's like the second attack you get in the first phase right here. It takes a little bit. I want to be slightly off center so she goes to the right of the screen here though once she stops the attack. So I need a few hits like this. And should be good. Got her down to just before the second phase, that's perfect. See if I can get this. Got it, let's go. Got it again. Which is important for this phase because she's gonna start moving around here just a little bit. So I want to do like this, and she should be dead here. Perfect fight. That was sick. I'm gonna take this too because I'm gonna get one more of those pet brews in a little bit.
Yeah. Health is very important at this stage because you're doing so many boss fights and like you do want to get those animation cancels in.
You really do. There we go. I love that mummy just kind of falls the whole time.
Yeah.
He just wants to be part of the action. I get it.
He just wants a hug.
Understandable. Hug is good. Should be good there. Yeah, there we go. That one takes about 8 hits, and then the hammer flip to get him down. Yeah, same deal there. Normally doesn't attack where he just like uproots himself and slams down. He'll do that in the second phase too. After this part right here, which I forgot about. I swung early. Whoops. Trying to get a hammer flip in. I swung early twice! Oh no, this is a problem.
Oh no.
That's on me, I was forgetful. No worries. It happens, it's all good. I'm still in PE pace for having fun, so that's the important part.
Mm-hmm.
Do a few of these, and we're good. Thankfully that last phase there is usually where I destroy him anyways. You could get him on the big root phase if things go absolutely perfectly, but it's still really hard to do so.
Yeah.
It's just very, very tight regardless.
Yeah, that's like world record strats right there.
It is. Williker, by the way, for this mode is insanely optimized.
Yeah.
My PB is about 4 minutes off of it, but that's a hard 4 minutes to come down to like cut down.
4 minutes is not bad at all.
Yeah, I grinded this pretty hard for a while. I like came back to this for Age of the Q submissions and lowered my time by about a minute, and like it's still really hard. By the way, we skip Pirate right here by just hitting this block and taking this warp, which thank goodness.
Yeah.
See a Pirate bit.
Best skip right there.
It really is. And we got some really good music now for a while too. Love this song too. It's gonna play for like 5 minutes because the last level's pretty long. This is a classic though. But during this last level, you're supposed to be saving the, I think they call the Children of the Sky, I want to say? Children of the... I forget what it is.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It's been so long.
The flower people? Children of the Flower, I think is what it is. They're always like spritelings, essentially. They're just like part of the lore of the game, because you can't like go up this like big beanstalk looking thing at the beginning of the game as Kirby. And these people are at the very top of it, and they're getting threatened by Queen Sectonia, who we'll see later.
And Toronto totally, as well, definitely too. Not look up the lore for.
Yeah.
Please don't.
or you could. Either way. Oh, cool little warp right here that is just there for some reason.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that's very like, it's hard to miss really. I'll just say it. Unless you're just not paying attention to the sound, I guess, right? Get your sound off playing the game. But yeah, it just kind of appears right there after you destroy the one block.
I don't know why you'd want to have your sound off when the soundtrack for this game is so good.
Exactly, I agree. Circumstance, probably. I get it. I did that all the time with my Game Boy Advance on like car trips and stuff.
I used to do that a lot when I was playing Pokemon, only when I was grinding.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good point too. Usually good for that as well. Another candy moment, by the way. Thankfully, the Children of the Sky back here is just in the background this time, so we can just stay there the whole time. And funnily enough, the candy actually runs out as we're going into the loading screen there, so the music gets really quiet for a second because of that. Now we go up here. Thanks, Bandana D. Not this time, though. Shout out to Bandana Wall D, by the way. One day to get your own game mode.
Yeah. But
we're gonna fight. We're gonna not fight mini boss once again, but just taking this warp right down here and go right past it. We skip a bonkers fight by doing this in particular.
Yeah.
Which I'm very thankful for. Bonkers, a little annoying in this game because of the background stuff he does. So
also annoying in Robobot.
Yeah. Any chance to avoid him in this case is good. In the previous games, not so much, because Hammer's a really good power in those, especially.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a really strong arena ability to use.
Oh, absolutely. It's what's used in the arena for this game, actually. And one more. I like the design of this one, by the way. Peak character design is when like your hair or whatever it is on top of your head just covers your eyes like that. Peak character design.
Society will never move forward again.
True. But surprise, one more warp. Whoa! One last one right here that we can go through that big door where we've been building up to the whole time. In this section, we're kind of just waiting for a bit. So if we have any donations, I think it's a good time for it.
All right. No donations, but I'm happy to talk about our sponsor, Walking Dog Records.
Let's go.
Walking Dog Records brings you the best in both music and gaming, and we're raising money for Trans Lifeline. We hope you enjoy all the fantastic Walking Dog lo-fi, chill hop, and future-based tunes during our intermission breaks this weekend. Marathon viewers can donate at least $10 for a chance to win a copy of their full music collection, now totaling over 300 songs, through Bandcamp. The music is 100% DMCA free for use on your own streams. To learn more, check out Walking Dog Music on Twitter.
Sounds good to me. Y'all should do that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, one last little movement section here, and then time for the final boss gauntlet, which is gonna be really cool. I actually love the final boss gauntlet in this game. It's very sick. Yeah, we rescue the main one here, and just gonna unlock that final lock there. I don't know what the symbols mean there, by the way, on the lock. You see those, like the triangles and stuff?
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
know either.
But neat. That's all I can say.
It's like deeper lore that people thought about. That's usually how it goes with Kirby games. There's like far more lore behind everything than you really think at first.
Exactly. For instance, you'll see it actually in the final boss fight. Funnily enough, some yeah, we have a little lore moment happening for that one. But we'll get there when we get there. For now, though, we have 2 more fights before it that we gotta do. Which this first fight is actually the final boss normally of the main story, the first phase of it at least. But yeah, this is Queen Sectonia, one of my favorite songs in the entire game right here. But if everything goes correctly, we beat her before the best part of it, unfortunately.
No.
I'm sorry. I got to time this correctly here. Do another hammer flip, a little slidey action, another one right here, and turn around. It should be good. There we go. That's phase 1 done. Phase 2, she's gonna put us in the background on this big crystal here, and hopefully that goes well too. As soon as I get control again, I'm gonna immediately just hammer flip again, and hopefully I get 2 hits by doing that. Should get it right here. One more? Nope. Think of the last one. That's a Walker strat. I don't even know how he does that.
Yeah.
Got it, nice. I gotta get Sectonia's health down just a little bit below her threshold, a little bit lower, so I can get 2 hits right here. And she's gonna warp towards us now for his 3rd phase, and appear right behind us. Which thankfully is Dede. I can just do a hammer flip to her every time. And right as soon as the best part comes up.
Yeah. At least we got a few metal quartz there.
Dead.
Yeah. So yeah, the song turns into like a metal banger right there.
It's so good. I recommend y'all look up that song later. Queen Sectonia's theme. Just look it up on YouTube. Super good. One of the best songs of the game. But so is this right here too.
Lore.
Here's the lore right here. The amazing mirror.
Whoa.
We actually get Shadow Dede coming out of the mirror in this case, which is first appearance of this. And in my case, I'm gonna do a bunch of damage boosts to keep him right in the corner here. Oh, I was to the right of him there, so he did not stay in the corner. That's okay. Oh no, I got hit. Yeah, if you get hit by him, you get like a long knockback, which you want to avoid, obviously. That's okay. Second phase, nope, is very good. Hopefully this goes well. Same deal here. Just gonna try and keep him in the corner as much as I can. Yeah, still a grace. That's what it is. Thank you, Knightmare. Gonna jump back and get some damage boost action going on, and then 2 hits. Do one of these. Oh, didn't get it right there. That's fine.
Yeah. So you really just kind of damage boost through this entire fight. It's just so much faster.
Yeah, he just comes at you like normally. He just homes it on you. So if you just keep damage boosting there, like in the air, you'll get like no long knockback at all, and you'll immediately be able to act out. So it's very good. And now time for the actual final boss right here. Time will be as soon as the final IGT comes up, not when I get the final hit here. So keep that in mind. But yeah, out of the Amazing Mirror himself comes Dark Meta Knight from Kirby Amazing Mirror. We're in his arena too, by the way, from that game. Very cool little detail. This first phase is very luck-based. He can kind of just block whatever. And his attacks are random too, which I was trying to avoid that attack by doing my my down B. Not get it out in time, unfortunately.
All players can relate.
Yeah. Got there, nice. And there we go. Okay, first phase is down. Second phase is very random. Hopefully this goes well. It's gonna spawn 3 mirrors. It's gonna clone himself 3 times right here and just move around randomly. I gotta kind of read where he goes. Hopefully it goes right in front of me.
The one you need to look for is the one that's
there we go.
moving.
I missed him. No! No! Well, that's unfortunate. I was slightly too early. Dang. Okay, well, he's all over to the right, too!
Oh, wow!
That's fine. I got 1 hit. Alright, so that... First part was my fault, second part was just bad luck. Yeah. That's okay. Just about to take a little bit longer. Once he gets back into, like, I guess, like, out of this attack right here, it should be good, because he'll just go back to the way he's doing in the first phase again. So if I can get this... And one more. There we go. Alright, time is not yet. I'll call it out. But yeah, that is Dededetour, though. And Knightmare is going to go right back into the Amazing Mirror, and we're going to just destroy it. And this has lore implications. I don't know. I can't tell you the lore for this, but yeah. All I know is the Amazing Mirror is like super important to the actual lore of the entire Kirby series.
Yeah.
But we got one last thing. Got a little DD dance. And... time. Solid.
Yeah, not bad.
GG.
Yeah, my current PB, 5441, right here, as you can see right there, is currently 4th place on the leaderboards for this.
Yeah.
So, very good. Not too bad. Getting about 2 minutes off of it. We take those. Hope you all enjoyed the comfy run right here. This is the only instance of a DD game mode in the entire Kirby series, so, yeah. Before doing my plugs, by the way, y'all want to do some plugs yourselves? You got anything to plug, Kenan?
Well, I haven't been streaming for a long time now, but maybe once in the future I may come back, and I'll be streaming mostly Okami. You can find me on Kenan11 just about everywhere, especially now that Twitter is dying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mostly run Okami nowadays, and sometimes I come back to Kirby for fun. So,
you want to plug yourself as well, Quill?
Sure. I normally run a lot of GBA Kirby, so Knightmare and Dreamland and Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I'm thinking about submitting Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky any % Wonder Mail for Fastest Furs next year.
Do it.
It's gonna be tough. Because there's been a lot of development over the past couple of years, and I am a boomer in that community.
Oh my god, I would love that.
So, yeah, that'd be pretty interesting.
Alright, and then you follow me at twitch.tv/mr_Shasta. I'm currently trying to beat every single DS game, all 1,697 of them. I'm currently on game 10. But if I don't finish the project, it's gonna be a fun time along the way, and it's good content. So if you like Nintendo DS, or like Kirby as well too, I run a lot of Kirby. I've been doing it for over 8 years now, and I'm gonna be doing this project for a long time because I just love the DS, and I love the 3DS as well too. I just like handling Nintendo games. I don't know, that's kind of my thing.
Verified, high quality content.
Absolutely. I won't keep the marathon stalling any longer though. Thank you all for having me. Always a pleasure running for Fastest Furs. Keep on donating. Let's beat our previous milestones from previous years. Let's get that final set of men as well too. Keep on doing the thing, y'all. But that's it for me though. Hope you all have a good one.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Shasta, for that incredible Triple Deluxe Dededetour run.